Hey there, fat bike riding people. You may have noticed over the last number of years, there's been an increasing number of e-bikes entering our sport. You can get them from $1,000 to sky's the limit with hub drives, mid drives, various different sizes of batteries in different locations, and all sorts of electronic wizardry. But the one thing that they all have in common is that they are heavier than their analog cousins. Right now in the Fat Bike Republic stable, there's a Moose Manic 2 e-fatbike, and it weighs this amount, while my 2020 Norco Bigfoot 1S weighs this amount. The challenge with that extra weight, especially for me, is getting the bike to the trailhead. That extra weight does make a difference. However, the folks at Swagman have a solution, and it's called the Ramp Bridge. It's a two-part system that, according to the product features here, allows heavier, hard-to-maneuver bikes to be rolled onto compatible bike racks for easier loading and unloading. The two pieces are here. The ramp is the longer piece, the bridge is the shorter piece. Now, this is only compatible with Swagman racks, more specifically the Skaha 2, Skaha 2 Plus, Skaha 2 Plus 2 add-on, and the Escape E. Now the ramp is actually, it's collapsible or expandable. It will collapse to a little over 34 inches, and it will also extend to a little over 54 inches. The bridge, the shorter piece, allows your bike to be rolled between the wheel trays, or I call them shoes, on the rack. And the ramp and bridge can easily attach and detaches in seconds, so it says right here, for quick loading and unloading of your bikes. So let's get the box open and see what it looks like. So we have some instructions. Now, on the outside of the box, it says that this weighs 13 pounds. That's it for the box. Don't need that or that. I'll read that later. They're metal trays, and they nest. Oh, okay. There are, so in the bridge, there are, I guess, guides here on top and on bottom, or bottom top, and they actually go, they nest in here in the ramp, so it can be, oh, that's pretty tidy. That won't take up much space at all. So that's that. And the ramp is expandable, so you just, I guess, release that knob on both ends to, a long length. Holy cow. Or you can collapse like that. Tighten up the two knobs right there, and it's ready to store. Taking a look at the instructions, we can see there's a capacity of 65 pounds per bike, and the rack compatibilities right there. Installation, we can see the nesting component there of the ramp and bridge. It looks like you attached a bridge first, attaching it to the, I guess, the higher shoe first, and then to the lower tray right there. Then you adjust the ramp to the correct length, whatever you need. Then that attaches to the other end of the lower tray, and that goes on the ground. Loading. Please refer to the bike loading instructions included with your bike rack. So it rolls up, and the front wheel travels up the bridge, and I guess it rolls down into the larger, deeper tray. Okay. Do not leave the ramp and bridge on the rack during transport. That would be a problem. Remove and store them in your vehicle when not in use. And there's a bunch of important notes right here. Okay, so that's the instructions. Now let's test it with an e-bike. Okay, I'll grab the bridge, and this piece right here goes under this right here. These tabs here actually go into those two slots right there. Pretty easy. Now for the ramp. Unscrew both of those. I'm just going to extend it to the full length. And just like the bridge, this here goes into the two slots right there on the lower tray to give you the ramp and the bridge. Now, let me go get the moose. Now, the moose does have a walk function that I will use to get it up there on the ramp. Okay, that was pretty easy. And so I guess then you grab the wheel holder, slide that up, go to the back, and put strap through. And then I will get the bridge. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought. Now I'm going to offload the bike. Staff, now the bike should roll back. Easy peasy. I've had the ramp and the bridge in my vehicle for some time now, and I've used it a few times to load this beast of an e-fatbike onto the Skaha 2. What I really like is that the ramp is adjustable. Right now it's in its short mode. It can also extend to be much further. And what's equally as neat is that this bridge, once the front wheel hits this section, it's a simple roll over to this tire tray. Now I did run into two situations where I had a challenge with the ramp. One was when I was in a parking lot and someone parked too close to me. So I wasn't even able to get the ramp out so I could roll the bike up on it. The second situation was when I was parked on the side of a road and there was a ditch next to me. That also posed a problem when trying to get the ramp to get the bike up and off the rack. So then I thought, can the bridge be used on its own? And it can. So what I've been doing on a more regular basis is actually just using the bridge here, putting that on, and then lifting the front wheel of the bike into the tray, rolling it across till it gets into the second tray, and clamping it down. And there you have it, folks, the Swagman Ramp and Bridge. A very clever way to load your awkward, or in my case, heavy e-fatbike onto a compatible Swagman rack. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.